I want to take a second to talk about unconditional love. Because the thing about unconditional love is no one really understands what that is. Unconditional love is when you love someone without conditions, without boundaries. There's nothing that that person can do to make you not love that person. You want to put your life on the line for that person. You don't care what this person's condition is. You don't care what they're doing in life, who they are, what they become. You love this person unconditionally. Now, the issue that I have with the modern version of unconditional love is people have kind of misconstrued what unconditional love means, because I see this a lot in relationships. A lot of times people will think that unconditional love means that you got to deal with their traumas and deal with their negativity and deal with their terrible ways. You know what I'm saying? They want you to deal with the stuff that they're dealing with, unhealed issues of the past, and they want to put that onto you and say unconditional love. You need to have unconditional love towards them. You need to love them. You need to be here for them. And and absolutely, I feel like when you're in a relationship and you're dating, you're gonna want to be there for your partner. No one's perfect. Everybody's got their past. Everybody's got their issues. Everybody's got their quirks. Really what I feel like relationships and dating is finding the people that these quirks and things like that you can deal with, who you can handle, who you are compatible with the most. But what people really think unconditional love is just not what it actually is. A mother's love for her son and daughter, no matter what they do, if they get in trouble and go to jail or something like that, a mother still loves their son and daughter. It's unconditional. A father's love with his daughter and his son, it's unconditional. With the rare exceptions. I know there's people that have the rare exceptions, but I'm talking about when it's real. When the parents actually want to be parents and they give birth to someone that they took care of from birth all the way till even till their adult years. That love is unconditional, and people don't really understand the depth of that. And when it comes to relationships, a lot of times people are ready to just bounce. As soon as things get a little bit difficult. But being able to have unconditional love is love through the good times, love through the bad times. Because people think that love is just just jolly and dandy and roses and rainbows and all this, marshmallows all the time. But when it comes to long-term relationships and marriages, it's hard sometimes. You have arguments. It's two separate people from two separate backgrounds coming together to share a life together. Like, you know what I'm saying? But unconditional love is loving through the good, loving through the bad, loving through the storms. A lot of people don't understand what that really means. They think it's just, this person needs to deal with my BS. And if they don't deal with my BS, and they don't really love me. It's like, no, that's different. I feel like everyone needs to deal with their own traumas and damage and things like that on their own time. They shouldn't look to their husband or their wife or their boyfriend, girlfriend, even their friends and family to have to heal that for you. It's your responsibility. So, don't confuse someone not wanting to deal with your stuff, your BS, or your trauma, or your pain, or your hurt. Don't confuse someone not wanting to do that with not loving you. That's not really what unconditional love is. That's not the same thing. But when you're in a long-term relationship or marriage and someone is willing to, look past your faults, look past their own faults as well, and or not look past them, but try to heal them or try to become better for this relationship, that's a form of unconditional love. Because not only is the person committing to you, but they're also trying to do better. They're also trying to overcome these different things that they need to overcome so that the relationship can be successful in the long run. That's a form of unconditional love, because you're showing them that there is no conditions that I'm not going to do what it takes to properly love you and to properly have this relationship. So we need to understand what true love is, true unconditional love. Don't just throw that word around. If you don't really love somebody, don't say that, because you got some people that really do love wholeheartedly and don't know how to do anything but that. And those people usually get used and abused and hurt the most. But I'm here to tell you today, there's nothing wrong with being a loving person and having that unconditional love, just knowing who you can give that love to. And don't be so hurt when you learn that the people that you thought they were this way and you realize that there's something else. Don't be upset, and don't let that change who you are, and don't let that change how you love. You know, you can still love wholeheartedly, just be cautious, you know. And everyone else that misunderstands what unconditional love is, really learn what that is and really be able to provide that type of love for your partners, even your friends. Your friends sometimes need unconditional love. I'm not talking about people that are going to be toxic, going to stay in their toxic ways, and abusers and abusers. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people that's really genuinely trying to do better, that's really genuinely trying to improve themselves for their relationships, for the people around them, and really just for themselves, you know? So I hope I provided y'all some value today. I hope y'all learned a little bit about unconditional love. I hope that we can learn to have unconditional love towards everyone in this world, in your lifetime, in your vicinity, because you know that's really important, being able to show love unconditionally. And man, I think that's just a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody gets to feel that. So if we can spread that every single day, even if it's just to one person, you don't know what huge volumes that could have spoke to someone's life, you know what I'm saying? So I hope I provided y'all some value. Follow me on all my socials. It's going to be down below in the description box. But stay good, stay safe, y'all. Stay elevated.